Welcome back to the Premier League 2025-2026 season. This is Chelsea versus Crystal Palace match preview. The truth is that this season is going to be long. It's going to be long with a lot of excitement, suspense and surprises. Yeah, and of course, banter upon banter. Arsenal, they are going to drag Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea are going to drag Manchester United. All right. And Manchester United, they are going to drag Chelsea. Yeah. So, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Joao Pedro, you have the choice but to perform because if you fail after all the hypes, for real, Chelsea fans, they will suffer. Gyökeres, are you ready? Because after all the hypes, if you fail, Arsenal fans, they are going to suffer. Shesko, are you ready? You have to be ready because if you fail, Manchester United fans, they are going to go for it. So it's going to be banter, for banter. Yeah, that is it. Welcome back to J-Boy Sport Talk, the ultimate channel for everything Chelsea. If you like what I do, then support by liking and sharing this video. Also subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get all informations, all updates coming from J-Boy Sport Talks as soon as possible. Now, before we talk about Chelsea versus Crystal Palace, here are all the matches that will be played this weekend, all the games that will be played in the EPL this weekend. Here are all the games. First is going to be current Premier League champions Liverpool against Bournemouth at Anfield on 15th of August 2025. Then on Saturdays, this Liverpool versus Bournemouth is going to be played on Friday. Yeah, it's going to be played on Friday. And then on Saturday, it's going to be Aston Villa taking on Newcastle, Brighton against Fulham, Sunderland against West Ham, Tottenham versus Burnley, Wolves versus Man City, Nottingham Forest versus Brentford, and then Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Manchester United against Arsenal. Then finally, which is on Monday Football, is going to see Leeds host Everton. Yeah, Leeds are going to host Everton on Monday. So these are all the games that will be played in the Premier League this weekend. And trust me, there's going to be plenty of excitement. Yeah, there's going to be plenty of excitement because La Liga also is kicking off this weekend. Yeah. French League One is also kicking off this weekend. So it's going to be a full house of football actions. Now, I have an offer for you. Yeah, a special offer for you. Okay. Are you looking for short odds that can give you cool cash this weekend? Short odds that you can use to win some cool cash for yourself, to flex the weekend. Yeah, of course, I got you covered. Now, I want you to click on the link in my video description. Yeah, there's a link there in my video description. Click on the link and I bet you're going to come back and thank me later, okay? The sweet thing about it is that it is free and it is 95% guaranteed. Click on the link in my video description, okay? And I promise you, you're going to come back and thank me later. Now, let's talk about Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. So Crystal Palace will travel to Stamford Bridge. They travel to Stamford Bridge for their first game of the season. Same with Chelsea. The truth is that Chelsea must not underrate Crystal Palace. They must not overlook Crystal Palace. Yeah, I can tell you that for free. If Chelsea, Enzo Maresca, ever underrates Crystal Palace, that would be a very big mistake on the path. Olivier Glasner has done a lot of work in this Crystal Palace side. He has done a lot of work in this Crystal Palace side, and there are evidences. Okay, evidences they say this Crystal Palace are capable of beating any big team in the world right now. Yes, they are capable of beating any big team in the world right now. They defeated Man City to win the FA Cup, and I thought it was a fluke. When they defeated Man City to win the FA Cup, I thought it was a fluke, but beating Liverpool again last week, or probably weekend, yeah, beating Liverpool again this past weekend got me thinking like, what's going on? They pulled it, and I won't lie to you, it was a shocker to me. And since then, I've been thinking about this Chelsea versus Crystal Palace match because it is evident, it's obvious that Crystal Palace currently they are capable they have what it takes to beat any big team in the world right now. The surprising thing in this whole thing is not that they won the Community Shield. That's not even the shocker. The shocker is the fact that they defeated Liverpool, the current Premier League champions. They defeated Liverpool to win the Community Shield. That is the biggest shocker. Yeah, it is true that Crystal Palace have not won against Chelsea in their last 16 games. Crystal Palace, they have not defeated Chelsea in their last 16 games. I think their last meeting was 1-1 draw last season. The last meeting last season was 1-1 draw. But this Crystal Palace that this current Crystal Palace under Olivier Glasner, these guys, they are scary. And Enzo Maresca, you must take these guys with all seriousness. Yes, Enzo Maresca must take these guys with all seriousness. Chelsea won the Conference League. Yes, they won the Conference League and also they won the FIFA Club World Cup. Now, Chelsea must not allow this success, this hype that is coming from the left, right, front, center. Chelsea must not allow this hype get to them. Chelsea players are being praised. The hype is on them. João Pedro, Esteban William, Enzo Maresca. They must not let this hype get into their head. They must not let this hype get into their head because this could be, distraction. This could be distraction. Yes, it could be distraction. So Chelsea must do everything possible to make sure that this hype does not get to them. They must try as much as possible to overcome this hype. It is true. It's a fact. Even me, it's what I believe that Chelsea are favorites going into this game. Chelsea they have the odds to win this game. Chelsea have the momentum going into this game. But at the same time, I keep saying one thing. One thing I keep saying, and that is Chelsea must not underrate. They must not underlook Crystal Palace. Now, if I am Enzo Maresca, on the line, if I am Enzo Maresca, this could be my lineup heading into this game against Crystal Palace. Now, I'm going to have Robert Sanchez to protect my goal. Robert Sanchez for sure has improved lately. Yeah, this guy have improved lately, unlike the Robert Sanchez of last season. But ever since the World Cup till now, this guy has improved a lot. So I'm going to have Robert Sanchez to protect my goal. Defensively, I'm going to go with the back four of James, Cucurella, Hato, and then Tosin. Reece James as right back, Cucurella for left back, Hato and Tosin for centre backs. Moving to the midfield will be a double pivot of Moses Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. Javi Simons is not yet confirmed, so Palmer for sure will play in front of Enzo Fernandez and Moses Caicedo. Next will be my front line of three. Jimmy Gittins will play on the left wing. I believe in Estival a lot. Yes, I believe in Estival a whole lot. But on this very game against Crystal Palace, I will go for Pedro Neto. Yes, I'll go for Pedro Neto, and then I'm going to have Joao Pedro, the hero. Yeah, I'm going to go for Joao Pedro as my striker. So this will be my lineup to face Crystal Palace if I am Enzo Maresca. Type yes in the comment section if you agree with this lineup. Now it's time for scoreline prediction. Yeah, the scoreline prediction, I will go for a 3-1 win for Chelsea. Yes, Chelsea to win 3-1. And Joao Pedro to score first, Palmer to score second, and Joao Pedro again to score third. That's Joao Pedro first, Palmer second, and then Joao Pedro again. But scoreline is going to be 3-1. Yes, it's going to be 3-1. So let me know your scoreline prediction in the comment section. Now, my final thought on this game, Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. My final thought is going to be that Chelsea, please, Enzo Maresca, please, don't underrate Crystal Palace. Don't underrate Crystal Palace. This is a Crystal Palace side that defeated Man City to win the FA Cup, yeah, to win FA Cup, and then Liverpool, they defeated Liverpool to win the Community Shield. The beauty in this whole thing is not them winning the Community Shield, but beating Liverpool to win it. They did not beat Burnley, they did not beat West Ham, they did not beat Everton to win the Community Shield. They have to beat Liverpool to win the Community Shield. That is to tell you that Crystal Palace cannot be underrated at this moment. Yeah, it cannot and can never be underrated at this moment. So Chelsea must take this game with all seriousness. Chelsea must take this game with all seriousness. So see you guys on Sunday, 2 p.m. and don't forget to subscribe to JBoy Talk Sport and also hit the notification bell so you can get updated with current information, current news, current update about Chelsea FC, and of course, other football updates around the world. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.